this is how my gaming setup looks in the day. So finally some daytime quality. If the camera is shaky, I'm holding my iPad in my hand and I can only do so much. But this is in the daytime, super cute. Of course it's decorated for Christmas because it's the holidays. I've already showed where I got the RJ sitting on top of my monitor and like little flower in the center. I'll link those two below, but everything else I got from like the store or like my friends. The two cows on top I got from my coworkers, and the bunnies, the porcelain bunnies, I got from Michael's. The macaroon trees I got from Hobby Lobby. If you've seen my cozy travel vlogs, I got the little brown bunny in Switzerland. Hello Kitty, I think from also Michael's. And of course the pillows on my gaming chair, which is a cow in case, a purple cow. I got from Hobby Lobby as well. And then the moo milkshake or moo shake I got from, I think it's, oh, I got it from Amazon, like a shop on Amazon, but I think they have their own small business too. I think they're called Cuddle Barn. So you can like search Cuddle Barn because they have a whole bunch of different plushies, and I just thought the Moo Shake plushies were really cute. And of course everything past my tissue box is my side table, so I'm not gonna like show that. This is like my gaming setup. It looks super cute. I love it. And oh, and I forgot my little reindeer up in the corner. That's also from Michael's. And I change his name every year, so I don't know what it is this year, because I always forget what his name is, because he's not out 24/7. He's only out during Christmas. But yeah, this is like my little gaming area, my gaming setup. So now we can like sit and have like a little gaming chat. I'm going to play Animal Crossing and just have a little chat while I play. So let's go. Okay, so yeah, we're playing Animal Crossing. I'm super excited to finally have like some, I guess, like me actually playing games with you like on here. I was trying to figure out how to do it since I don't really have an, I guess, accurate setup, but I mean, do what I can. Like I mentioned in my vlogs, my travel vlogs, it's literally me and my iPad against the world. Also, while this is loading, I want to do a little thank you for over 300 subscribers. I think the last time I checked, so that is super exciting, and thank you for being here, watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, all that. I really am super thankful and touched and blessed that you would want to sit here and spend time with me, talk about games or books or whatever else. Yeah, I really do thank you, and I appreciate it. Also, with the update that was announced, I think a few months back, I want to say since the time I'm like recording this or doing this voiceover portion of the video, it's December. I recorded all of this, or at least the gaming part, or the in the daytime part, and then me playing was like in the same day, but I recorded that before November ended. And me setting up, I recorded that back in July. But yeah, so with hearing about the January update that's happening, just knowing that there's an update and just hearing about it made me super excited and thrilled, and just had like a bout of inspiration to want to play this game and get back into it. I did a tour of my Animal Crossing island and home. I'll link that below, but it's also in my gaming playlist, which is also, or yeah, also linked below, but it's always linked below, so you could like go through that. But I'll single out that video by itself in case you just want to see that solely. But I did a tour and I showed guys like this big empty space that I didn't know what to do on my island. So in this part, or like what I played on this day, I was doing something like over there. I don't know what to call it. I'll show you guys in like a little bit, but I do like some running around and I talk to my villagers. But like I said, this just hearing about the update made me super excited to just get back into the game. I finally had a reason to play again, so that was super exciting for me personally. And I'm excited for like all the features, though I just learned today, December 2nd, that those, at least the multiple dream islands that you have, is behind a paywall, in a sense that you have to have a Nintendo Online subscription in order to use that feature. And I was also found out that just having Luna and like the dream thing in general is this online subscription thing already. So I guess people could argue it makes sense that that's behind a paywall, being you have to have an online subscription, whether it's like a free trial or you know have whatever monthly subscription. So just like be mindful of that. I thought it was just like all free, but there are some things behind a paywall which is upsetting, but you could argue is not new for Nintendo, unfortunately. But nonetheless, I am excited to have multiple themed islands, even if it is part of like a dream. I am excited for, or I am intrigued to see how the hotel is going to be, even though it seems like another version of Happy Home Paradise. If you don't have that DLC, it's like an extra form of, you're like decorating homes and like spaces for like these villagers, and like you know, their vacation home, their dream home, their paradise home, their beach home, however you see fit. But like if you didn't buy the DLC, then this might be more exciting for you. I do wish that, I don't know how many villagers are allowed in the hotel, but it would be nice if we could have like 3 to 5 permanent residents to live in the hotel, so they could also roam our island, so you can have even more of your fave dreamy villagers be a part of your island. So I know you have like the 10 that are on your island that you have, but if you don't want to give away the 10 that you have or want to switch any out, then you can have an extra 3 or an extra 5 that live on the hotel. That's through like the dock on I think Captain's Dock. So that's super exciting. And like just in theory, but I don't know if they'll do the whole you have permanent residence. I think they kind of like can switch out or room. It's giving like Happy Home Paradise, but just on your island and in the hotel form. But I am, I guess, excited to see how that plays out, how that goes, and just, you know, more ways to play. I do wish that their Switch 2 like only thing. Sorry if you hear wrestling. I had to like clean with like a tissue. And if you hear it's just background noises, I'm so sorry. I'm like doing this on my bed. but very comfy and cozy. But I, what was I talking about? Oh my gosh. I know it was about, was it about the hotel or, one of like the free, not the free, but the Switch 2 exclusive updates was able to call for your villagers. So you can like know where they are and stuff like that. I wish that wasn't just behind. I was gonna say strategically, but I don't think that's the right word. But I wish that wasn't behind a paywall, because I have been in my head, right, since I had this game asking for a way. Since we have like the phones, like in Animal Crossing, I feel like there should be a way I could call for a villager to see where they're at. Not for them to meet me anywhere, but to see where they're at and I can find them. Because running all of this big island, going in and out of Abel's Sisters, the museum, and Nook's Granny and stuff like that, it's like I don't want to have to run around. I just want to know where they are. So I wish that wasn't really a Switch 2 exclusive. But either way, I'm still excited to see what other little surprises that this update has, because of course in the trailer that is out, they don't show everything. We have to probably redo an article. I'm not doing that. I'll just be excited or whatever when the update does come out. And yeah, so that's my Animal Crossing update in January. I don't want to say news, but like my thoughts on it. Like I said in the beginning, overall, I'm just excited to have inspiration or like a reason to play this game again. So as you can see, like over here, this was going to be like a little outdoor theater, but I took away all that stuff, and those stands over there, I'm gonna like move them kind of towards like the end, but I cleared this because I did not want that anymore, or I don't know what I want this to be. But what I did was I'm making this. I put that up by accident. I was trying to pick up that weed. But what I want over here instead, while I pick up that, like over there is gonna be like a little picnic area, and up here, well, I'm picking up more things. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing, but picnic area up there, and then up here is just like maybe just, I don't know, I was gonna say like an extension of my boardwalk, but just have to be like just a little area people can like hang out and relax and be around. This sounds like these waterfalls, and it's just gonna be like super chill, kind of like foresty in a sense. I could probably add more trees to make it a bit more foresty, but I kind of like the open space of this currently. I have to like fill it in with items, but yeah, like that's kind of like my idea, and it just kind of extends out into my boardwalk. My beach boardwalk or shopping boardwalk, whatever I want to call it, just my boardwalk. And yeah, that's kind of like just what I wanted. And then like a little bit later, I'll like start decorating it and putting more stuff out there and doing other things. Like I was just in here. I didn't think I was gonna be playing for an hour. I was just gonna do 30 to 45 minutes, but after, like I was just locked it. I guess. Also other news. So I think, what do we call them? Like the people who made like the Steam Deck, like Valve, they are like coming out with some other gaming tech. One I'm fully interested in is the PC, like the Steam PC, which, as you know, if you don't know, right, like I would need some type of like mini PC to play games and stream, or to stream. I could play games regardless, but to stream games and have you guys watch me play and stuff like that. And my fluff sent me the link to it because I didn't know about. She like showed it to me, and then from that link I went to the app and saw like their homepage and stuff. So I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool, and like I'm like super excited for it. Hopefully it's like within my price range. Because I would love to have a mini PC like that, and of course with it being like from Valve and where I got like my Steam Deck, I would just love to have that. And I like how not only does it just have your games on like your Steam library, but you can still use it as a regular PC. So I think that's super cool. I think it comes in 512 gigabytes or 1 terabyte. So of course, depending on which size you get will determine the cost. Hopefully it's not too much. I will probably be saving some paychecks to get it. I already have a spot that I will want like to place it. It'll be like, of course, behind my computer, if it can fit. There's like a little box or square area that's right behind my Nintendo Switch, so I could try to fit it back there. But it's also, I think, wireless or Bluetooth or something like that, so you don't have to plug it in to your computer. You can just place it anywhere and it'll still work, right? So I think that's like super fun, and I like how it gives you options to like place it, right? I don't know, I just think it's super cool, and more ways where I could hopefully, probably, maybe stream like games, and you guys could visually see, I guess, my facial reactions instead of like just hearing it through my voice. Let's see, I imagined I had more things to chat about, like gaming wise, but I don't think I do. I'm still excited for Wishbrook. I'm still excited for Grave Seasons. I can talk about this, I guess. But I played this game called, what is it? Twinklebee, and it's like a cute like town builder in the clouds. It's super cute, right? And the demo is available, at least the time I'm like recording this voiceover, it's available. But it's super cute and I enjoyed it like so much. I'll try to talk about it in depth in like another video if I remember, if I have time to. Like this month, it is December currently, and I have like 2 more videos in me to post for this month, which would be like this one, my wrap up for November, and then like an overall December wrap up where I talk about books, games, and just other little goals I will want for like the new year, just like the overall general wrap up of, you could say, my hobbies. Yeah, like I'll probably talk about it in like a different video. Daisy May is so cute. I love her. And sometimes I want to just take a little tissue to her nose, to her little snout, and just be like, okay, so blow. Like, she is so cute. And I wasn't gonna buy turnips, but I like turned around. It's like, no, I'm gonna buy some. I haven't bought any turnips in a while because I don't need to. Speaking of, they're currently buried. You'll see, I'll like bury them because I think like once you bury them, you feel like a surprise or something, like a day or so later. I don't know, but I buried them. So now, hopefully the next time I'm in the game, they're not rotten, and I have like more of like a lovely surprise. Or it says try to earn a surprise, so it is not guaranteed that I'll get something after they've been buried. So yeah, so I'm just picking up stuff from like my beaches right now, talking to villagers, whoever I find, before I start on decorating like my little like woodsy area space and selling stuff and whatnot. My museum is completed. That's like the first thing I got completed, and the next thing I was going to try to work on is my did I say my museum? Not my museum. The artifacts, the fossils, I guess, the dinosaurs, that whole museum downstairs is completed, and the next thing I was going to do is my art museum. But I haven't been checking what's real and what's fake in a while. But I know, since I have inspiration to play this game, I can do that. And then for the fish, I don't fish that often, but that'll probably be my next one too. I want to try to complete. And then the last thing, I don't think I would ever complete the bug portion, because I have not caught a tarantula or a scorpion for reasons, and here they are. They freak me out. I don't like how they move. I literally freeze whenever I see it, and I'm like this in real life as well. Like, even with like any fake spiders, like I literally freeze and contemplate my life choices. I don't know if it's like, I don't know what like the phobia is called, and I don't think it's that extreme to me personally. But I tried to say hi to him, but he didn't respond. So I like just start crying because he didn't say hi to me. But it's okay, he was just chilling. But yeah, so I feel like I don't think I would ever finish the bug portion unless someone gives me that, and I doubt you could like gift that, you know what I mean? I don't think that's like a giftable item between players. So yeah, I just have to not play at night. But sometimes it's pretty to play at night because my little mush lamps and the stars on the ground, and somebody could catch, falling stars, and then they'll be on the beach and you can decorate your island with them. So yeah, like it's pretty, I don't know, it's just like maybe one day I'll get brave and try to catch them, but as of right now, I don't know, like I don't like how they move. I really don't. And then like before they bite you, they like start like standing up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I'm sorry to disturb you. Like, I'm so sorry. So that won't happen anytime soon. And I also have this habit of, I'm talking about so many things right now, so I might talk for the whole hour, we'll see. But I always have this habit of organizing my pockets, because after a while I'm like, okay, I need to know where I'm looking at, and I can't function or move on until I organize it. I just have to. I don't think I have any other gaming things to say, but if I do, I'll come back and do some more chit-chatting. But yeah, I can't think of anything, so just watch me run around. Once I start decorating or putting stuff in places of my area that I told you guys about, I will come back and chat more. And yeah, so I'll be back in a bit. my whole intent of going to Brewster's was supposed to, of course, get coffee, and I told myself that I was going to go back to get some, but clearly I forgot because I don't go back to Brewster's at all for like the rest of this video. I literally forgot. But what else is gonna comment on? I visit Nook's Cranny, and I know with like the new update, in order to do like the dream, what's it called? Like the dream islands, you would, or just to make sure that you have everything at your disposal, that you make sure you get everything, and then if they have like color variations, you go to I forget their name, the alpacas. Like you go to them and you try to get all of the different colors of the different versions of things. So not saying that was like my intent, but because I feel like I imagine like what I have, the different variations of the things I have would be like enough for my dream islands. I guess I could say this here. Because in my dream island, at least like with one of them, I would want to do a cozy, quaint little town, like a small town, and have it be my other aesthetic, which is like the neutrals and like the darker type colors, so like tans and browns and greens, but maybe like a splash of color like here and there. So that's an idea, right? And just like a town instead of like a foresty, fairy tale, dreamy-esque. So yeah, I just like bought everything because I'm not sure what I have. I have a lot of stuff and I don't know what I don't have, so I figure let me just get these just in case. And I have the bells, like I have more in like the bank and stuff. So yeah. I don't know if I start doing this here, but I know that I've been trying to like move like flowers around and stuff, which will happen a little bit later. You'll see. I have no idea where I'm going unless I'm going to go get stuff. But yeah, I wanted to do some little bit of decorating, have like a little bit of a vision. Okay, I went to go put the things I bought in my storage. Okay. Also, what I didn't talk about this in the beginning, but the fact that we get more storage space, so I think we get like 5,000. We can upgrade to 5,000 like storage spaces, or 5,000, I guess, inventory spaces, however you want to call it, right? So that's super exciting. I don't know if I'm like already close to my cap, but either way, I am excited to have more space. Like, we'll always just want more space. So I'm picking up flowers, and like I said, I'm gonna put them in that new area that I like just created. So I think, do I do that now, where I go and get flowers? I forgot how to cross-pollinate. So the other flowers that are up and around my heart-shaped lake, I forgot how I made those colors. So I probably have to do like another like cross-pollination farming thing to get more of these same colors, or just plant those other flowers that are those colors in like the same area and just have them populate themselves, like cross-pollinate, I should say, themselves. So right now I am moving things around, but like digging holes so I could have an idea of where I will want to place these flowers. You'll see in a little bit, but I mostly do like pink and white, but I kind of want to do some yellows because I like how the yellow flowers look as well. So whenever I go back into the game, I'll pluck up some of my yellow flowers and replant them elsewhere around here. So I just think the white and pink and yellow combination, like there's shades of like different of like those colors, are really nice and really cute, and really, to me, it gives really like pastel and floral. So yeah, let's see, what else can I chat about? I think that's kind of it. I don't put out any furniture. Well, I do in the picnic area, so I may come back and chat through that. But yeah, I'll just like going through flowers. Oh, right here I see what I need to do to make some mush lamps, because I want some. You can't just buy those, you have to always craft those, unfortunately. But I wanted to get some mush lamps to put around the area where those street lamps are. We're going to move those to the picnic area as well. So you'll see that. So just telling you my ideas before it happens. But yeah, so I'll come back and chat with you, I guess, talk through my picnic area. Okay, so right here is where I start to do my little picnic area. And if you recall from my tour, my Animal Crossing Island tour, that I have a picnic beach. And if you're wondering, but Angel, don't you have like a set or like of various like picnic places on your beach, aka your picnic beach? And you are so right. But what if you don't want to have to go all the way down to the beach to have a picnic? So that's like my theory there. Oh, look at Willow. I didn't know she was sitting over there. Oh my gosh. Okay. But but that's what I'm going with. I want a little picnic area here. It's where you saw those stalls earlier. I think I also said this earlier. But it's where like I'm gonna move those those stalls over in this area because it's where people can have picnics, and then you'll see it later, but I buy some pillows towards the end so people, my villagers can sit on. But I come into some little hiccups to how I thought this would be. I would have to, because I don't want the stalls to be on top of the picnic blanket. So you'll see it like in like a little bit after I do this, but I had to move some things around, and it didn't work out in the way I envisioned, because I envisioned it to be like this, but I didn't realize that the fence that I have over there, the rope fence, takes up block space. So I had to shift some things around. Instead of making it square, I had to kind of make it rectangle. But I think the ending result kind of fits because it kind of lines up with that opening between the trees. So like you'll see it like a little bit later, but the way it worked out, it kind of was like, okay, well, I kind of like it like this because it's kind of like a little entryway, and I think that's kind of cute. If you're wondering about my money trees, I can't recall if I said this earlier because I'm recording the voice note or like the voiceover on like different days, so I can't recall if I mentioned this earlier in this video or if I even mentioned it in my tour. But I'll say it here in case you didn't see my tour, but those money trees are literally for emergencies. In case I wind up not having any bells, like what if I need bells to like survive? So I planted some strictly for emergencies. That's literally all it is. So yeah, in case you're wondering, why do you have just random bell trees for emergencies? In case I ever, get stuck and need something, even though I don't see that happening, but just in case. So I don't know where I'm going. Like, I recorded this past weekend, so I don't know where I'm off to. But yeah, so that's like the picnic little area. I'll probably say this towards the end as well, but if you have any ideas on what I could do in that space, I'm thinking of having like another layer and have like, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking as I'm looking at it now, having a waterfall park or like a waterfall walkway and have like layered waterfalls there. I don't know, I have to see because it's not like a big space, and I feel like if I could have like, because I don't think we could get on the top like third layer. I can't remember. I don't think we could get up there because it's too dangerous if we make like a third cliff. But if I could just do like layered waterfalls, I feel like that would be super cute and kind of like intricate and do like a little, I was gonna say like a windy path towards like this area. I don't know. I feel like that's like a lot of terraforming, and I mean, I got nothing else to do. In this little foresty village. So I'm like trying to figure out how to fill that space, and of course, like decorate it with cutesy things that I either like find or that's like in my inventory. But I have to figure all that out. So if you have any ideas of what I can do over there, because I don't want to put a theater over there anymore. That's no longer my truth. um, for that section of like the island, that part of the island, I want something else like over there that's like really pretty. I don't know, I like the waterfall idea or concept, but it all depends on how it's executed, and if it's not going to be executed in a way I envision, then I don't know. And here I noticed that I planted the flowers wrong, because if you just go into your inventory, which I forgot, like I said, I haven't played this game in so long, so I'm like relearning the keys. But if you just go into your inventory and say plant, it's going to plant right where you're standing on. But if you're standing in front of like a hole that you dug up and you go into your inventory and then say, bury and hold, and it goes where you want it to. So I had to relearn that. So yeah, I'm like right now at this point. Oh, I thought I was going to get some flowers. I don't know where I'm going now. But yeah, I was gonna come back and talk more about the picnic area, but I kind of already did, because I thought that was the area. I have like 20 more minutes or so, so I thought, oh, that was like that part. I wanted to go see what kind of flowers I have, but I think here I was like thinking, oh wait, I have to cross pollinate to get these other flowers, and I forgot how I did that, so I have to look up another I was gonna say tutorial, but like another, I guess tutorial, like a sheet. I found all of those on Pinterest and saved them, and whatever, you have to like water them a lot. So I'll do that eventually, or just put what I have already in like a random space and just have them grow and populate over time. So it's gonna be like a long process. I know it's a long process getting that big garden on top of or like surrounding like my heart lake right there. Like all of that was a process. So I would have to do that same process. At least like watering them. So yeah, I guess for now, enjoy the rest of the playthrough. Enjoy like 20 minutes left of the video. I'll come back and close out, and of course if I have any other commentary before then of what I'm doing, because I do not like those spaces there. Those spaces bother me, but I was thinking that, well, another flower will bloom there eventually with whatever flower that's surrounding the area. But I'm like, I hate those spaces. Or not hate, it's like a strong word, but I strongly dislike those spaces. So I'm just looking for extra flowers that I didn't plant but bloomed elsewhere to fill up those places over there and whatnot. But yes, hopefully you're enjoying this video. So far, I'm enjoying watching it over through editing as I'm doing a voiceover. So yeah, I'll come back, if not at the end, then talking more about my idea for a picnic. apologies if the lighting change was a jump scare for you, but I see on my time thing that it's only like 4 minutes left in this video, or with like my little playthrough. But I just wanted to come on here and I guess like show you guys, I mean, you've seen like the final, but I guess how I kind of worked out my picnic area. Now there's all this space I have to figure out what to do. Like I said earlier, I'm thinking about having like a maze of waterfalls, but that seems real intricate and I don't know if I want to do all that. So if you have any suggestions, that'll be lovely and great. So as I'm on my way home, I see Dom want to talk to me, so I thought he wanted to give me something, which is why I stopped. But I was literally sitting here contemplating, like, I don't want to tell him no, so let's just play, and hopefully it's a quick game, because like I was getting kind of tired and I just wanted to like I didn't know I was playing for like an hour until I looked at the time. I was okay, yeah, I need to get off. I need to rest my eyes. So let's do this game. Let me try to find this treasure to see like what it is, and I have to remember, like, is it like dug differently or whatever? But I was like trying to find it, and I was like, this island is big, how am I gonna like try to find this thing that he hid? I only have like now less than 6 minutes, and I've added more layers to my island, so how am I gonna find it? But I mean, I was like stressing for nothing, because like literally it's right here. And I didn't have to run around for such as long as I did. So it's like, let me go and return this to him, and get this little prize. But it was fun, right? I never said no to them wanting to play a game with me, even though I'm pretty sure they'll be like, okay, well, next time. But like, for that one split of them being disappointed, I wouldn't have want that. I truly wouldn't have want that. But that is my playthrough. Thank you so much for spending time with me and sitting here, having me chat in and out, and watching my setup. Hopefully that was entertaining, and all of this was like entertaining, at least even like for a little while. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more cozy videos like this, whether it's gaming, butt chats, and anything of the light. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.